Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is PheonixGinny, and welcome to my next speed build. Welcome to my Granite Falls Campground speed build. Yes, so we have a simple little build here, quite short. It only took me about an hour to build it in real time. I actually slowed down the footage a little bit. What I normally do for my speed builds is I speed them up by 8 times speed, and this video is 4 times speed, because if I did it 8 times speed, it would be only 6 minutes long. So I thought that's a little short. So instead we stretched it out a little bit, made it 4 times speed, and so now it's a 13-minute long video. So yeah, quite simple, just a campground, nothing very complex about it. I made it quite a while ago. I made it back when my background was red. As you can see, my borders are red. Back when I had the Hunger Games Catching Fire as my desktop background. I change it frequently. But yeah, simple little campground that I built here. It is heavily inspired by another YouTube series that I watch, Captain Sauce. He used to play The Sims. He doesn't play them anymore, but he had a series called Grim Parenting. It's a very good series. It's how I found him, actually. I saw it was recommended to me by YouTube because I was watching a lot of The Sims, and I saw the Grim Reaper with 4 toddlers on its back, and I thought, the Grim Reaper can't have kids, can he? And so I clicked on it, and it was a delightful series that I watch over and over again. I recommend it heavily if you've never seen it. Watch Captain Sauce in general. Everything he does is really good. But that series is good in particular. It is still my favorite to this day. So there is an episode, actually my favorite episode in that series, where the characters go camping and they stay at this customized campground that I just inspired me to build my own. I wanted to make my own campground, so I did. That's what I'm doing here. Plenty of things to do on this campground. I made sure that there is a fire pit, and plenty of sleeping, so you can sleep at least 8 Sims here, and plenty of things to do for all ages. That is something that I do with all of my builds, especially with venues, public venues and such. I make sure that there's something for all life stages to do. So there's activities for kids, activities for toddlers, and activities for adults. So there's plenty to do. But we'll get to that. Right now I'm currently working on the bathrooms. I've been camping a lot in my life, and using the toilet in the woods is not fun. So I wanted to make sure that they were bathrooms. You could put pea bushes down, but that's no fun. It's a really big lot space, so I wanted to do more with it. So I thought I would build my own little outhouses, so to speak. The game comes with outhouses that you can put down too, but I wanted a place where I could put showers as well. I really wanted to use those outdoor retreat showers, so I built my own bathrooms, and they're quite neat and quite intricate. It's the little details that count after all. This build is on the gallery, on my gallery page currently, if you want it. There's still plenty of people. There's plenty of people who want it already, actually, who have already downloaded it. I actually have a comment on this build, and people don't comment on my build, so it's pretty cool. Except I do think I have comments on a shell challenge that I did for Little Simsy a year or so back. It was a spooky, scary Simsy, I believe, is the build, and it's actually my most popular build on the gallery. My gallery name will appear on the screen here, so you know how to look me up on the gallery. That is my ID name. I have to tell people what my ID name is because it is spelled incorrectly from how I spell my name on YouTube, so it's a little bit different. There is no custom content for this build, so you don't have to worry about that. Although I do recommend that you would still check the box for custom content just in case. The game can be a little bit buggy about that sort of thing. And it's very possible that I did use custom content and I just don't remember. But I don't think so. I don't think that I did use custom content for this particular build. But there's that. I really enjoy building, if you don't know. That is actually what I did all day today. I worked on my build for my new Let's Play for Snowy Escape. I made a starter home, a small, it was supposed to be a tiny home, but it turned out to be a small home. Those tiles add up quick. So it is, by the game's definition, a small house, so it does get the small home benefits. But it is a small, Japanese-inspired starter home for my series. It's not one of the best things that I've built, but I'm still quite proud of it. And it's almost done. It's not quite done, but that's what I recorded for today, and that video should be coming out soon. Okay, so there's me putting down all the camping necessities as much as I could that made sense, and trying to put down all the essentials and figuring out where to put them. Still a little bit of indecisiveness on this build, but trying to use a lot of the camping retreat stuff and stuff that really go together, making this stuff really work together to make this build work and look good. That's always the struggle, isn't it? Yeah, so I hope you guys had a really good New Year's. Today is New Year's Day. 2020 is finally over. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Glad that that is over. Hopefully 2021 turns out better. I don't know how any of you celebrated New Year's last night, but I celebrated by watching the Sherlock Holmes movies, actually. It's something I try to do every New Year's. It's weird tradition, I know, and it's just me. It's not like I celebrated with anybody else. It's just me. Oh, you'll notice here in the video that I'm putting down a wash tub and clothesline. I really need to fill up empty spaces. I'm uncomfortable with empty spaces in The Sims, so like I needed to put something down. So I thought, why not? Maybe you want to wash your dish towels or something. I don't know. Maybe you want to do laundry while you're camping. I don't know. I don't know what you do. But you can, so that's there. And then as you can see, I put down a lot of stuff for kids to do. And I think I put down a horseshoe, horse toss thing for adults. I think kids can do that too. But yeah, and I'm putting down a lot of tents too. 4-person tents. I believe those are 4-person tents. And that one in the middle is a 2-person tent, but I do get rid of it because I really wanted to put down a card table. As I've said, I've done a lot of camping as a kid. I think I said that. And that's what me and my siblings did when we went camping, is we would play card games. So I put down a card table, which I'm going to do momentarily. And so it felt appropriate for a campground to have that. But anyway, I was watching the Sherlock Holmes movies last night. I'm quite into Sherlock Holmes lately. If you are unfamiliar with my channel, I do live stream during the week, and that's actually what we've been playing, and what we will be playing for the next couple of weeks is I'm playing the Sherlock Holmes games. There's a huge sale out now on Steam until the 5th, so get on that. Like, almost every game on there is like half off. Every game that I needed, every game that I wanted was half off, so I snapped that up, so get on that. But I bought all of the Sherlock Holmes games, and so I'm playing those on stream. And there's me putting down the card table and realizing that you can't put camp chairs around it, which is unfortunate because camp chairs are considered armchairs or lounge chairs. You need dining chairs for that table, unfortunately. So I had to pick not the best chairs, but I wanted them to match, so. And I really wanted to use the outdoor retreat ones because I have no other occasion to use them. So that is the part where I removed that tent and put the card table down there. But yeah, I live stream. So check me out then on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll explain it more in my outro. But yeah, that's what I did. And I hope you guys had a good time. Hopefully this year is better for all of us. It should be better for me. I should be working on my goals for this year. Needless to say, I met none of my goals this year. I don't think anybody did. One of them being I wanted to really lose weight. But the gym was closed for half the year. And then I lost my job, so then when the gym did open up, I had to cancel my membership. So, yeah, that didn't exactly work out in my favor there. But my screenshot should be coming up soon. There are screenshots at the end of this. Only 3, so not many. But I will be saying my outro very soon. This is me putting down trees, trying to do some little landscaping that makes sense for this area. And terrain paint, which is interesting because I don't often use terrain paint, as you'd be surprised, as I know a lot of professionals, they like to put terrain paint on their houses, like at the edges of their houses and things. I don't usually do that. I can never make it look good, and it never makes sense for me to do it anyway because you don't even see it because I often put like bushes and shrubs at the edge of the house and things like that. But we're coming up to the end of the video, so I will say my outro now. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below telling me what you thought of the video. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you want more videos like this, click subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Also, check out my Patreon, link in the description. As I said, I also live stream here on YouTube. Join me every day except Wednesdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except on Saturdays when I stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on Saturdays. That is tomorrow, so you could join me for that. We're having a good time over there. Join me every day for The Sims, adventure games, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.